In the letter addressed to the Office of the Solicitor General, we were asked to provide our insights or opinion on three legal queries. One, whether the public plaza of Bawan, Batangas is part of the public domain.
Anong mangyari sa building na tinayo nila? Would the builder be considered a builder in bad faith?
Is the liability under pertinent laws, Your Honor, including the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, Your Honor.
All succeeding acts by the local government unit would be considered illegal.
The persons who illegally entered or reclassified yung property are the same persons in authority ngayon eh. Meaning illegal from the very beginning.
One, whether the public plaza of Bawan, Batangas is part of the public domain. Number two, if it is part of the public domain, how can it be converted or could have been converted to patrimonial property? And the third is with respect to the remedies that may be availed of should the public plaza have been illegally leased without being converted into patrimonial property. So with respect to the first question as to whether the public plaza is part of the public domain, our answer is yes. Generally, properties are considered part of the public domain if they are for public use or for public service or for the use of the development of the national wealth. In cases of LGU, such as municipalities, properties are classified as properties for public use or patrimonial property. So to the first category belong structures or public works for public service, such as roads, bridges, including parks, plazas, squares, and the like. So as part of the public property, therefore, a public plaza like the one in Bawan, Batangas cannot be the subject of the commerce of men. It cannot be leased or disposed of as a public property. Now, this public property, for example, the public plaza, can be reclassified as for patrimonial use. And as a patrimonial property, it can be disposed of, or it can be conveyed or leased just like any other property. But for this to be done, generally, there must be a reclassification stating that, or a declaration stating that this particular property is no longer needed for public use or for public service or for the development of the national wealth. And this declaration should be embodied in a duly enacted law or presidential proclamation. That's the general rule. However, for LGUs, this authority has been already delegated by virtue of the local government code. So for LGUs, properties of the public domain, those that are used for public use can be reclassified as patrimonial property, provided that there is a declaration embodied in an ordinance that is duly approved by at least 2/3 of the members of the sanggunian concerned. So if this is done, then a property of public use can then be validly converted into patrimonial property, which can be leased, disposed of, or conveyed just like any other private property. As to the third question, as to the remedy, how can an illegally converted or a public property, which is illegally leased or disposed of without the proper reclassification, what are the possible remedies to restore it to its former use as a public property? Our answer is that there should be another ordinance reaffirming the public use of the property concerned, which must be embodied in an ordinance duly approved by the Sangguniang Bayan concerned, and declaring the lease, for example, of this public property as void, and authorizing the local chief executive pursuant to the pertinent provisions of the local government code to demolish, for example, the improvements that were introduced into that particular property, Your Honor. So that's the gist of our legal opinion, Your Honor.
Vice Chair Kit, do you want to follow up question? Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Madam, what then is the remedy of the municipality in this particular case?
In this particular case, Your Honor, as we have stated in our letter, the latter part, because the question presented before us is what can the local government unit do to restore the public plaza to its original use for public use? And our answer is there must be a duly enacted ordinance by the Sangguniang concerned reaffirming the public use of the public plaza and declaring the lease, conveyance, or disposition as illegal and thereby restoring it to its original state as a property for public use. And then the Sangguniang Bayan can also authorize the local chief executive to undertake certain measures like authorize the demolition, for example, or removal of any improvements introduced into the property, Your Honor.
Can the LGU belatedly approve an ordinance affirming or confirming the change from that type of property to the patrimonial type of property?
We've actually looked into that also, Your Honor, although we didn't include it in our letter because it was not specifically, the question was not specifically posed to us. But according to our research, Your Honor, there is no jurisprudence expressly stating that it can be ratified. But if we follow certain jurisprudence, for example, stating that with respect to the budget, realignment of the budget, since, Your Honor, this is a delegated authority. As a general rule, the authority to reclassify properties of the public domain to patrimonial property belongs to Congress. But it has been delegated to the local government units by virtue of the local government code. So as a delegated authority, the legal requirements must be strictly adhered to. So for instance, in a case decided by the Supreme Court with respect to budget realignment of local government units, it was stated there that the as authorized by an ordinance requirement cannot be ratified by a subsequent ordinance. So if we apply that by analogy to this particular case, then the illegal act cannot be ratified subsequently by an ordinance, Your Honor.
But that opinion is based only on jurisprudence or by reference lang po with other jurisprudence?
Yes, Your Honor, because we cannot find any jurisprudence that is more direct.
Or there is in all
directly
force with the
applicable.
case
Yes, Your
at
Honor.
hand? No?
Yes, Your Honor.
So ratification cannot be done based on that particular jurisprudence?
Yes, Your Honor, because as a delegated authority, all legal requirements must be strictly complied with.
So strictly complied with prior to the change of classifications?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or prior to the change of the use of the property?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Vice Chair Kit. Yes, Chairman Akop.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Madam Attorney from the Solicitor General's Office, if an LGU leases a property of public dominion without complying with the legal requirements, what are its legal repercussions?
Then, Your Honor, the lease is void, Your Honor, and the acts of the local government unit is ultra vires, Your Honor.
All succeeding acts by the local government unit would be considered illegal. Would that be correct?
Since the primordial act, Your Honor, of leasing the property is illegal or void from the beginning, then all acts emanating from it are also void, Your Honor.
Thank you. Therefore, it is void ab initio and does not create certain enforceable obligations. Could that be correct also?
As a general rule, yes, Your Honor, because the primordial act of leasing is void ab initio, Your Honor.
Now, in your answer to the Honorable Flores, it seems that there are no longer remedies available. Would that be correct also?
Remedies, Your Honor, with because the question posed to us is how can the public plaza be restored to its original state or its original purpose? So that was the focus of our answer, Your Honor. That in order to restore the public plaza to its original purpose, that is for public use or for public service, then an ordinance must be enacted reaffirming the public use of the plaza and declaring the lease void ab initio, Your Honor.
In order to bring it back to its former use, we have to invalidate or we have to invalidate the contract entered into by the municipal government of Bawan. How would we do that?
Through Your Honor, it is void ab initio, Your Honor. So the ordinance would in effect be a pronouncement or a declaration reaffirming the public use of the public plaza and declaring the lease contract entered into by the LGU as void, Your Honor.
That would be the remedy in order to bring the use back to its former use.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, would you agree, Madam, that the irregular lease of public property may constitute violations also of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices?
If the lease, Your Honor, is illegal, then it can give rise to liability under pertinent laws, Your Honor, including the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, Your Honor.
Well, it's already void ab initio, as you have stated.
If applied to this particular case, yes, then yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Vice Chair Kit.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Madam, anong pangalan? What's your name again? Sorry, I didn't get it.
Sarah Cruz, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah. Ma'am Cruz po. If it is, kung void ab initio siya, so parang there's no need to reclassify it back because it wasn't reclassified at all in the first place. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, anong mangyari sa building na tinayo nila? Would the builder be considered a builder in bad faith? Kasi hindi naman properly changed yung classification ng property?
Your Honor, under the local government code, through the same ordinance, the local chief executive can be authorized by the Sanggunian to remove the any improvements that were introduced into the property that was not validly reclassified or that was illegally leased, Your Honor.
Kasi ang problema ko dito po is that the persons who illegally entered or reclassified yung property are the same persons in authority ngayon eh. 'Di ba? I don't think that they will condemn their own actions, 'di ba? Hindi nila parang lulutuin sarili nila sa sariling mantika or something like that, no? So, kasi ab initio from the very beginning mali na siya eh, 'di ba? So it's as if there was no valid contract to build or anything in that plaza. It's as if walang change in the nature or the classification of that property. So dapat for public use pa rin yun. It cannot be used by any private entity. Tama po bang pagkaintindi ko, no? Ma'am Cruz?
Your Honor, with respect to that, we do understand that it might be quite difficult since the same persons in authority who entered into the lease contract are the ones who would be obliged, if ever, to call for the removal of the
To
improvements.
undo what they have done.
Yes, Your Honor. But we should also take note, Your Honor, that as I have previously mentioned, this is actually a delegated authority to the local government units. So the main body that has the power to reclassify, for example, is Congress. So as a delegated authority, then Congress can do whatever the local government unit can do, Your Honor.
Okay, but sa discussion natin kanina, sinabi niyo po na it cannot belatedly reclassify it. Kasi since it's a delegated authority, dapat it must be strictly complied with. Dapat prior to the change in it or prior to any contract that was entered with it, dapat change na yung classification. It cannot be done belatedly.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kasi nga, it's a delegated authority and it must be strictly complied with.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, kung ang LGU would refuse to parang reclassify it to its original state, it being an act which is, as you said, was void ab initio, meaning illegal from the very beginning. So ang remedy would be to compel the local government unit to bring it back to its original classification. Tama po ba?
Your Honor, yes, that's one remedy. They can be compelled to do that. But as I have previously stated, Your Honor, as a delegated authority, the body or the authority that delegated those powers can do whatever the local government as the delegatee can do.
So you're suggesting that Congress reclassify it back to a plaza?
It's not really, Your Honor, a reclassification. It's more of an affirmation.
That it has not been reclassified?
Yes, and that the plaza remains to be a property of the public domain
Okay.
for public use, Your
So, let me get this straight. Parang ang sinasuggest niyo po is that ang Kongreso, since it is the one who has this authority supposedly that was just delegated to the local government unit, can on its own affirm that that property has not been validly reclassified.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So that's a remedy na titingnan po namin. Madam. Thank you po, Attorney Cruz.